You're watching What's Trending from Playlist Live, brought to you by Marriott Hotels. Joining me right now is Gabbie from the Gabbie Show.
Hi, guys. Yeah, make it sound like there's more people here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
How's it going?
It's going really good. It's the last day of Playlist, so it's exhausting and bittersweet, and I've met so many really awesome people. Sometimes I have to do annoying things like talk to Shira, but...
I know, I'm sorry. I'm really bringing it to a new low for you here at Playlist.
No, I was excited about this all day.
Oh,
I really was. I swear to God.
I was saying how our voices are very similar.
Sexy
like
is what you
the
mean.
sexy hoarse voice.
Yeah, you guys like our voices?
Has it gotten worse since you've been talking so much? And
earlier,
partying?
I hugged somebody, and I literally tried to say I love you, and I mouthed the words, and nothing came out of my face. It was so crazy.
Or it sounds like you've smoked cigarettes, but you're just like, no, this is my voice.
I get that a lot. A lot of people say this bitch smokes at least 10 packs a day, which I've never smoked a cigarette in my life, but what am I going to do?
It happens. So I think it's amazing how you went from being like someone who had a marketing job to now this whole career on Vine and YouTube.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. For those that don't know, a very abridged version of my backstory, I was in marketing and I owned a firm. I was owned a branch of a firm. I didn't own a marketing firm. That's insane. But I moved to Cleveland and opened up this office, and I was just like, this kind of sucks. And I didn't want a real job. So I quit my job to become a Viner, which is insane, but I did it and it worked. So yay, follow your dreams.
Did you always think you were going to be a performer? Were you a loudmouth? Were you always someone with
I've always been a loudmouth, but I also grew up super poor. So
Wow.
I never in my head was like, I can be a performer. I knew that I had to go to school and work hard, and and I'm glad that I have degrees and stuff. But it was always a passion. I would have loved it at any given moment if somebody was like, come be a famous actor. I'd be like, oh, cool. But I never really thought of it as a reality. So it's cool that it is,
What does your family then think if you came from that background and then you're now here, you get flown places, you're able to make your own money? What's that like?
Well, my mom, she's always wanted me to be a performer, and she tells everybody she's so proud, and she's just like, I've always said that you should be performing. Even when I was in college, she was the one who was supporting me, saying Gabbie, why aren't you in theater arts? Why aren't you singing? Why aren't you dancing? Why aren't you doing something? And she was the one, which is funny because most moms are like, be realistic. My mom was the one who was saying, May, why are you in psychology? Why are you in economics? You don't love that. Do what you love. So my mom is thrilled with me now that I'm doing stuff that I love. And my dad is really happy too. He was never really into theater the way my mom was, but they're really happy for me.
But they must be amazed at this lifestyle. They're watching.
They don't get it. Yeah, it's confusing.
What is going on? Now, why did you decide to do name it the Gabbie Show? It's almost like your talk show of your life.
What's funny about my name? Hey, babes, what's up? I love you. Oh, I met you the other day, right? I met you for sure. I have a picture with you. I saw it on Instagram. I liked it. Yeah, I liked your pic. Didn't you post it?
Oh, you have a fan page.
Okay, people on the camera probably couldn't hear it. He just said that was my fan page. Okay.
Everyone has a fan page these days. Watch out.
Okay, my name, The Gabbie Show. So this is kind of a weird story, but when I was a kid, and still now, I have really bad ADHD and kind of anxiety, so I get really weird in public, which people think I'm just being funny now, but it was really weird in a regular setting to act the way I act. So kids would make fun of me, and they'd be like, oh, here comes The Gabbie Show. And it really hurt my feelings a lot when they called me that. So I used to get a camera. I had this camcorder when I was a kid, and I didn't really have a lot of friends, so I would take it to the mirror and I would say, welcome to The Gabbie Show. And that was my thing. So now it's The Gabbie Show, and yeah, fuck you. You know what I mean?
No one's making fun of you anymore.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not true. People still make fun of me a lot, but
it's okay. How do you deal with that? And you, I even watched you guys experience this recently, haters and trolls. You could be pretty sensitive.
Yeah, I'm definitely sort of an emotional person, and it used to bother me a lot more, obviously.
Yeah.
Especially when you're first starting, and my blow up, I guess, was so instantaneous that it was so much hate at once, and I didn't really have kind of the nudge where one hate comment. It was I would post one Vine and it'd be thousands of, you're so fat, you're so ugly, you're so annoying. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God.
Wow.
You're so cute. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. But this is how you deal with it. Kids like this, when, you get, you're fat, you're ugly, you're stupid, and then you get, no, you're not, you guys rock. So thank you, because you're the reason all the times I almost deleted the app in the beginning. You guys are the reasons I didn't. So thank you very much.
Oh, those guys are so cute.
Yeah, they're dope.
But isn't that interesting how you could have this blow up success and people as much as people are hating, people are obviously watching because you're getting popular.
Yeah,
It's like a dichotomy.
It's just part of it. I mean, I'm really speaking into this mic right now. It's just kind of part of it. When you have viewers, you're going to have people that love it and people that hate it. And that's just
Well,
the
that
way
creates
it is.
discussion also. What was it about your content that stood out and began that popularity, do you think?
You mean like what started?
I guess like what, the video or the voice. How did you find your voice?
I think it was just, God, I hate being so corny and cliche, but I think that people found it refreshing that I was being somebody else. And, at the time, this was when Vine was first becoming a really big platform. So there were so many people on the platform trying so hard to follow the trends and trying so hard to do what they thought was popular.
Yeah.
And I wasn't, because I didn't think that people were going to see it. It was just something I was doing in my own spare time because I didn't have a lot of better things to do. And it just comes down to people can tell when you're genuine. And I think that was probably, and I swear a lot, and that probably has a lot to do with that. People like when girls are just like, ah. So
because why they're not used to it. The girls are always showing they're perfect.
Yeah, and I think it's okay for a girl to like be pretty and show that she's pretty and embrace being pretty. But I think it was the fact that I was making ugly faces and saying ugly words. And I think it was refreshing for some people for a girl to step outside of the like, I'm pretty and I'm making pretty girl jokes. So when I do my jokes and I'm doing, I try to, and I learned this from Ellen DeGeneres. She said this one time. Obviously, I'm not anywhere close to the queen that is Ellen DeGeneres. But thank you. I love these kids. You're so amazing.
You should just travel with them.
Right? This is my entourage over here. But Ellen DeGeneres once said that when she makes a joke, she likes, or no, Jay Leno said it about Ellen, I believe, that when Ellen DeGeneres tells a joke, you could write it in script and you would never be able to tell if a girl told a joke or if a boy told a joke.
Oh.
So when I tell jokes, I try to make it a joke that are girls can do this too.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was
gender
very
neutral.
Yeah, gender neutral.
And now you have your YouTube channel that you're developing too. How do you decide what types of content you want to do on YouTube versus Vine and keep it up and keep it growing?
So when I first did my YouTube channel, I figured it was going to be kind of extended versions of Vine and extended sketches kind of thing. But I really found my voice on YouTube to be very different than Vine, because Vine is more of like sketches and punchlines, whereas on YouTube I found that my niche, I guess, is telling stories. So it's very like personal, and I have a very weird life. And it was actually Jenna Marbles who first told me, hey, Jenna, what? She was the one who really helped me find that voice, because I told her a story at my first Playlist Live.
Huh.
And she was like, Gabbie, and it was her and Julie, and she's like, you're really good at telling stories. You need to make this a video. What are you doing?
Wow.
And that was what kind of launched my channel, was when I started doing that.
And just listening to her. Who else do you look up to on YouTube and Vine?
Yeah, so Jenna's a huge one, because she was the first YouTuber that I really started consistently watching, and obviously the first female to really break out and be that voice. Everybody knows Jenna. I don't have to get into it. And Bo Burnham is huge for me. And he doesn't really YouTube anymore, if you don't know who Bo Burnham is. But he's like my inspiration. He's my idol, because he started on YouTube, and now he doesn't really do YouTube anymore, but he's following his dreams from YouTube.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing. So I really look up to him, really look up to Jenna, really look up to Smosh, just because they're like the OGs, very obsessed, like fangirl. When I see them, I can't breathe properly.
What are you saying?
I love you guys. I love you. Hi, Gabe. What's up, dude?
We're FaceTiming here and everything. You have these happy camper vines. Do you like those? You like those? Is it easier to come up with vines when you have a set format and characters?
I actually, for the longest time, had a hard time finding a format and a character. But what happened with Happy Camper was there was this emo character that kept coming into my vines, because I was like super kind of emo for a long time.
You were? You were dark?
You have no idea.
I can kind of see it.
MySpace.com/Gabrielle with 7 eyes. And now you'll see some shit.
No way.
Yeah, so she was a real character. And the first Happy Camper Vine I did wasn't actually Happy Camper. I kind of redeveloped that idea. And it was the joke where it was, if you were a fruit, what would you be? And I was a tomato, because I'm not actually a part of the group. And that was something I said for real in an icebreaker group, where they asked us the question. Everybody was like, I'm a blueberry because I'm small and I pack a lot of punch. I'm a pineapple because I'm kind of rough on the outside but sweet on the inside. And it got to me, and I deadpan said, I'd be a tomato because nobody really accepts me as a part of the group. And I was dead serious. And I love these kids so much.
Can we? It's like he does this face. That's the same face every time. He's like,
Yeah, it's me. I love you. But
I
yeah,
like
Happy Camper
tomatoes.
was an
I love
accident.
salsa.
You love salsa.
You can be my salsa.
I love that.
Can I be the chips to your salsa?
Yes, baby. You can be the chips in my salsa. Bitches love salsa.
Maybe if we go further, we can add some guacamole.
Are we still
This is
talking
like
about
towards the
food?
end
I
of the
don't-
day. This is getting
I don't
crazy.
know what's going on.
You're a big Pretty Little Liars fan. What are you obsessed with right now?
Okay, we don't got enough time to talk about Pretty Little Liars, I'm going to be honest, because it'll be quite a discussion. No, I love Pretty Little Liars. I think it's amazing, even though it's so damn stupid. God, it's so stupid. But, like, it's... If you can be that stupid and just have that much of an audience, because they're like, I watch Pretty Little Liars and I know I'm watching it. I'm like, this is so dumb, but I love it so much. I'm also obsessed with, what have I been watching all the freaking time? Dance Moms.
Oh, yes.
It's a problem, and I am now like best friends with Chloe and Paige and their moms, and it's cool because I'm in the middle of their ages. So like I go and I hang out with their moms and I drink with their moms, and then I'm hanging out with the kids and we're like talking about like kissing boys.
Isn't
and
that
it's
funny
awesome.
these days though? Because like of this industry, you're hanging out with like people of all ages.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it's something that I kind of like about Vine because, and I actually said this at my very first New York meetup when I had like less than 250,000 followers.
Wow.
That's to say like it's nothing, but that's a lot of followers. But when I had less than 250,000 followers and I wasn't really Vining anymore because I was working full time, and I got to this meetup, and in one room, and I'd never seen this because in my town it's either you're black or you're white, and I didn't even know that Asian people weren't considered white until college. I swear to God, that's how sheltered my town is. I see an Asian woman over here. So anyways, but that was a thing where like
dare you.
I was talking to my Asian best friend that I made my freshman year of college, and she said something about like I'm such a white girl, and I was like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, you're a white girl. She's like, no, I'm Asian. What do you mean? So this is how sheltered my town is. And then when I got to Vine, it was in one room, we had black people, Hispanic people, Cuban people, white people. We had people from ages 15 to 40, which is kind of creepy, really. And we had like people with disabilities, and we had people who had hearing impairment. We had, Big Nick, who has dwarfism, and just so many different people in one room. Exactly, and I think that's just such a cool thing about the internet. And it's kind of low-key creepy. The age gap can get weird, but...
No, that's a beautiful thing. All right, we're going to do the first time challenge. All right, are you ready for the first time challenge?
Yeah.
First word.
Wait, what is it?
That's the first time challenge. We're doing firsts.
Oh, my first word? I believe it was bubble
Oh.
or something. I have no idea. Bubbles. I'm pretty sure it was bubbles. I'm pretty sure that's what my mom said.
First pet.
My first pet, I don't remember, but it was a dog named Duncan, and got hit by a train. But my first pet was a dog named Star, and I loved that dog. Her full name was Starlight Starbright.
Oh. First favorite song.
First favorite song. Ugh. There was a song my mom made me sing on auditions because she wanted me to be a theater kid really badly, and it was called "I Love My Sister," and it was like "I love my sister." It was ridiculous. So I'm just gonna say that's my first song because
That's awesome.
yeah.
First kiss.
Oh, my.
Matt Santoro over here hanging out.
Hey, turn
Come
up.
by in the back here. Hang out with us. First kiss.
My first kiss is a really creepy story because my first kiss was also my sister's first kiss, which is kind of messed up.
Were you
but,
together in this happened?
Not at
Truth
the
or
same
dare?
time. No, it was
Okay.
after they broke up, which is
Okay.
like, what? Not okay. But she dated his twin, so fuck it.
This is we're getting to know you more
this is
and more.
gross. Holy God, sorry.
First, I'm trying to think of what else we had in the first category. Am I missing anything? What else? What other first do you want to know about?
Oh,
First
hey,
boyfriend,
okay,
wow.
I'm 24, so I'm gonna ignore you just for that. What? What are they being serious? Oh. Okay, they're joking.
Gabby,
Okay,
if
they're
you're watching
joking for
online
sure.
now, she's being picked up by two. How old are you? 14-year-olds.
Well, I didn't know. Some kids look really young. Some people think I'm 15, which Thank you. First boyfriend, I was with him for 3 years in high school, and he hasn't spoken to me in 6 years. And I actually talked to him for the first time in 6 years, like 2 weeks ago. So it's pretty cool.
Wow, was that therapeutic?
It was nice. It was actually nice, yeah.
All right, we are going to the questions that you guys asked using hashtag Marriott at playlist. What inspired you to start the Me as a Parent Vines? This is from Kayla.
Me as a parent was, I remember the first one, and I don't remember the exact thought process, but I was just thinking with my sister is only a year older than me, and she has like, she's in love with her baby. Like, she's completely different lifestyle. Gemma, you follow my Twitter. Gemma's so cute, but she's like 25 years old, and she has this like house and this husband and this baby, and it's crazy, and she loves it, and that's what she's always wanted. And she's like telling me like, okay, I actually remember what it was, but she was like, okay, so yeah, I gotta go pick up Gemma, and then I gotta do this, and blah, 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 and then I gotta feed Gemma and put Gemma to bed. I was like, okay, cool, I gotta post a Vine, I'll talk to you later. And like, that was like just imagining me as a parent. Sorry, my answers are so long-winded and boring.
No, it's okay.
I love these.
Everyone,
Yo,
there's so much
Swan.
love. We have another question. How has, I guess, YouTube and Vine changed your life?
Oh, I mean, day and night. My life, I was so much about like, I have to do this, and I have to work this hard, and I have to, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing to work hard and have goals and, you know, get a degree. Like, that's not a bad lifestyle, but it wasn't truly making me happy. And now it's like, you know, I get to see these faces every day, and I have this like squad of people. This girl, she brought me the best presents earlier. Like,
Ew. Oh, hey.
yeah, so it's just like you get to make people laugh daily, and that's cool.
Em, who's here, I see her right there. She goes, who do you ship me with here? Oh, ship.
Wait, who do I ship her with?
Yeah.
In this group of people?
You want her to ship you? Oh, anyone. God, she wants you to set her up. You're like the matchmaker.
This kid right here with the red hair, I met him earlier with these two boys right here. I ship you two.
Oh, there you go.
That's your son?
Okay.
Oh, no. I ship you with
Well,
him.
this is what happens. You don't. Oh, there you go. You won. You won.
That was a good whip.
Well, thank you, Gabbie. You have been great. Oh, does any of you have questions here? You want to ask a question? All right.
I'm so
We have
jealous
a
of
mic.
your Vine shirts.
We have a mic, and then we have Alpha Cat coming up. But let's ask some questions.
I cannot.
Can you twerk?
This is the thing. I have a question for you guys. If I can ask them a question. For some reason on the internet, people have this fascination of me twerking. And the #1 search result is the Gabbie Show twerk. And I was once in a hottest female internet star competition. And it was like notorious for twerking. And people always comment, this bitch got famous for, where? Bitch, where?
Wow, how did that happen?
But that was like in Jenna's Vine, like pretty recently. This is like deep-seated, like deep-rooted thought that I got big on twerking. I don't twerk
Are you
on
insulted
Vine.
about the
It kind
twerking
of bothers
thing?
me a little bit because so many people are so hooked on it, and I don't get it.
But they like it.
I guess. So
They-
they've never seen it except for you.
Do you like dancing around?
I dance a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is a thing that I do.
All right. All right.
Twerking.
No, all right. And now you wonder. Just feeding the beast here.
Eating the beast.
All right, so here, the mic is there. Who else has a question? Oh, who? Right there.
Oh, this is cool. This is exciting.
We got a little group here.
I have that sweatshirt.
Has your crazy roommate talked to you?
Okay, so who knows my crazy roommate? Okay, no is the short answer. Except for, did you watch the crazy roommate update? That was the last time I spoke to her, but I made sure to send her that link, though.
Watch out. Why do people love to watch people talk about crazy people?
I don't know. I think that everybody can relate to it on some level, but I think that low-key everybody's thinking like, you know, you have all these stories about all these crazy people in your life. Are you sure that you're not the crazy one? Because really, I'm the only common denominator in these situations.
You
Yeah,
attract the crazy.
I think it's the pheromones.
All right.
So, expanding on that, who do you want to meet next?
Who do I want to meet
Who's
next?
like I know you met Jenna. Who's the next person?
Who's
you
the
wanna,
next person
that
you wanna
sleep
meet?
outside the hotel room?
Truthfully, I feel like I've met the majority of YouTubers, which is really, I want to meet you. Are we talking YouTube-wise?
Or someone that's not on YouTube, traditional celeb.
No, you know, I do have an answer to this. I met Bo Burnham before, but as a crazy fangirl, I don't know if you guys have seen my, you. I don't know if you guys have seen my confessions video, but long story short, I put myself in a fake relationship with Bo Burnham for a year on Facebook. It was real. People thought it was real. I pretended it was real. It wasn't a joke. It was a real thing. And I met him as a fan and took a picture with him, which I said is the profile picture on his account, obviously. And I would like to meet him now as almost a colleague because, like, I'm not really a fangirl anymore.
And did he ever call you out and see that you did
No,
this?
he ignores my tweets a lot. I know he sees it, bitch. I got that verified. I know you're seeing.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
you're seeing my tweets. Because you get verified accounts get notifications from verified users. So I know that he's saying it and definitely ignoring me. But I do want to meet him because, like, he's the reason I have a Vine account. The only reason I re-downloaded the app was because Bo Burnham tweeted that he was Vining. No, I have not said that in a tweet because I want to say it in person.
If you could tell Bo one thing right now to the camera, what would it be, Gabbie?
Bo Burnham, I know that I'm everything that you hate about new form comedy, and I'm sorry. And I want you to forgive me. And I know that Carlin would be rolling in his grave right now. But I love you so much. Shit.
Tears. Those were tears. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Does anyone else have any? Oh, yes. Good.
Yes, I do.
All right, I got one.
You got the mic.
Oh, I got one. Oh, I got the mic. Okay, Gabbie, you ready? Okay, personal question. You
I don't like to get personal with you guys.
Okay, not that. All right. You played Shag, Marry, and Kill, right?
I'm sorry?
That game,
Oh,
Shag,
you're
Marry,
the one who
Kill?
tweeted that. I skipped
Oh,
that.
Yeah, but why did you read
Because I
it out
wasn't
loud?
sure if it was appropriate.
Oh, my
Shag,
bad.
marry, kill.
The fact that you're saying shag is so weird.
Well, I want to do
Shag.
this, Shag. I'm trying to keep it PG-13.
Oh, okay, yeah. Screw is still a little
YouTube,
bit crazy,
Vine,
right?
YouTube, can I ask it?
What?
YouTube, Vine, or Instagram?
Who do you shag? What platform do you shag, marry, and kill?
Instagram, I shag.
Ooh, uh-oh.
No, I have to kill Instagram. I can't kill YouTube or Vine. But you know what? I'm going to marry YouTube because there's such a long-standing relationship with YouTube and I'm going to screw Vine because
Because it's quick. Quickies.
it's quick and hot, baby.
And on that note, I think we're done for our interview. That was
Oh,
fabulous.
sad
Give
life.
it up for Gabbie.
Thank you, guys.
And all you amazing